Hi everyone, this is Jing from Coffee Confessionals, and I thought it'd be fun today to do some lavender coffee with some fresh lavender. Being springtime, I think it's really fun to sort of use the herbs that are around us. And if you've seen any of my stuff, I'm a huge fan of making coffee healthy, but also having a little bit of fun with it. What I love about lavender is that it's such a versatile ingredient. And, aside from using it in aromatherapy and soaps and things like that, it's also, you can put it in foods as well. And I would definitely get something that's a culinary grade lavender. So, you can use lavender and it's super helpful in relieving stress because it helps support your nervous system, and it also has really high antioxidants, which is great for just supporting your immune system in times like this. So the ingredients that we're gonna use today is fresh coffee. We're gonna use the French press for that. You're gonna need organic, or not organic, you can just use white cane sugar, and some culinary grade lavender. I'm using lavender Certaire, a mesh strainer to strain your lavender. And I'm gonna make a lavender latte, so I'm gonna use oat milk and a foamer to do this. I'm gonna start off by making lavender simple syrup and then brew the coffee, and then I'm gonna teach you how to make a really good lavender latte. So the ingredients that we're gonna use just to make the simple syrup is half a cup of water and quarter cup of lavender. So you wanna bring a saucepan or a pot to like a medium-high temperature and add the water and lavender. And then you wanna just kind of stir it until it comes to a boil. So now that it's come to a boil, we're gonna just take it to a lower heat and just let it simmer for 2 to 4 minutes. The lavender finished, and I'm gonna just use a strainer to strain the lavender syrup. Make sure you get really, really all of that good lavender concentrate. We're gonna actually create the simple syrup with the lavender concentrate. So we're gonna do half a cup of white cane sugar into your pot. We're gonna bring the pot to the stove. And then kind of use the lavender concentrate that you just made, and I would just wet the cane sugar first. And also again, bring that to a boil. So now that the simple syrup is coming to a boil, looks really good. I just wanna make sure that the sugar melts completely. And then once you get that nice consistency, you can add the rest of your concentrate. It's just about ready. So I'm gonna take it off the stove and pour it into my jar. See that beautiful purple color? And we're just gonna let that cool while we brew our coffee. So while we're waiting for the lavender syrup to cool down, I'm gonna make coffee using the French press. So I've pre-measured. We have our coffee, 2 scoops of coffee, so about like 3 to 4 tablespoons, which I'm gonna grind. And then I'm just gonna use my handy dandy water heater, and I have 2 cups, which is about 16 ounces right here. I'm gonna let that brew, and then I'm also gonna make sure this is, I put my coffee in. Then I'm gonna put my 2 cups of hot water into the French press. I'm gonna do another video demonstrating exactly how to work the French press, but it's really relatively easy and just really efficient and great for new coffee brewing beginners. So we're just gonna let that sit for about 2 minutes and let it brew. I'm gonna make some foam oat milk for our lavender latte. I'm gonna do about like a cup here. And so there's 2 ways, well actually there's a couple of ways to do foamed milk. I actually have a foamer, which I love. You can get these online. You can also get a portable foamer, and then you can just do that directly into a cup. But for our purposes today, I'm gonna use this automatic foamer. So you pour the oat milk in, put the top on, and then this is electronic. So all you have to do is just turn it on. So now we have all of our ingredients ready. We are gonna push down the French press, pour out our deliciously brewed coffee. about a cup. And then I'm gonna add, this is really personal preference, but I'm gonna add about 2 tablespoons of the lavender syrup. Stir that in. And then finally we have our freshly foamed oat milk. And I'm just gonna pour that all the way to the top. And this is really just for a culinary flourish. You can actually add a little bit of the culinary lavender up top. I would actually just maybe add a few, because if you're actually drinking it, I personally wouldn't add the lavender bulbs to it because it does get chewy and stuff. So the other thing I love to add, just a little bit of it, is a little bit of cinnamon on top as well. So you can do half lavender, half cinnamon. So now we have our lavender latte. I'm gonna take a sip. I am so excited. Oh my gosh, I wish you could taste this with me. I hope you have a fun time making this at home, because this is just delicious and so much fun for the springtime. Enjoy.